Hello, friends and your friends. Welcome to On Top of the World. I'm Joshua Hadley, and as always, I'm joined by the man of the hour, about to polish to super to our the woman's pet, the moon's a great planet. He's still don't know it's coming yet.
You really slowed down at the end there. Like you were super into it. And it just got nice and
I'm
calm.
I'm trying to not yell at 7 in the morning.
Yeah. Hi, I'm Justin. That's Josh, and this is the thing that we do every week.
Yeah. Unfortunately, we missed the trash pickup today.
Yeah. So I have on Fridays there's trash and recycling both get picked up. Usually it's the trash truck we hear during the recordings. Recycling went about half an hour ago, and trash went like just a couple minutes ago.
Can you believe it? He waited till they were gone before he wanted to record the show. Also, I've messed with my Audacity settings. I've lowered my volume to see if I sound better on the
Yeah. So
recordings.
we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, we'll see how that goes. Anyway, yeah, I'm joined by Lord Justin Belanger,
Lord Justin Belanger, the Principality of Sealand.
the Principality of Sealand. All right. So, see, let's start this week by talking about Kotzebue. I don't want to start with Trump. I'm sorry.
You want to start with quote unquote my boy Donald Trump?
Not right now.
Nah.
So Kotzebue is it's on the sounder that we have like a low amount of sea ice, only like 31 inches. Yeah, and I was driving around in our FBX van yesterday, and I think I jokingly, why don't we go to Guyana? Like, imagine, I don't even know, like, well, probably be fine, but I don't know what it's the lowest amount of ice you can drive on with a car is.
Yeah.
And so, that's climate change for you. I mean, back in the day, it'd be
You mean
like
that myth?
freaking cold and. Oh yeah, you know that thing. the we're talking about our mythology or what was this our cult? No. There's lots of people. So do we like? Well, so there's plenty of people who know climate change is a thing. So we won't be a cult per se. It would be like our religion.
Yeah. It's
Man.
it's like a lot of them just like they hear the term global warming and they're like, oh yeah, well why is it so cold? But climate change is a different term. You could just use that.
Yeah. Why snow?
Yeah. There's snow, but there's also hot. It's different than what it used to be, which is the issue.
Yeah, it's clearly getting warmer around the world. There's been more storms happening, Yeah, the thing is, like, this is like stuff like change like this is supposed to take place over a long period of time.
Yeah.
Not like decades.
Yeah.
Like maybe not even hundreds of years. Like this is like shit where maybe hundreds of thousands of years. Like it's supposed to slowly change like this.
Watching a new show on Apple TV Plus that's about climate change.
Oh, what's it called?
Let's see, it's like extrapolation or some shit like that. Let me check the exact. Extrapolations. Yeah, a new episode just came out today. Look at that, episode 4.
Who's the host?
Well, it's a fictional show.
Oh, okay. What happens in the show?
I watched the first 3 episodes and I'm not entirely sure. I just know that there's some shit going on. It takes place in like the near-ish future, I think, like maybe 2050 or something like that. I know Kit Harington is in it from Jon Snow from Game of Thrones. David. He's one of the main guys in this. Meryl Streep's in there. A lot of people in the cast that are like, big. David Schwimmer, all fucking people. He showed up. Forrest Whitaker. Tobey Maguire is apparently in this. I haven't seen him yet. Edward Norton. Like the description here says, these intimate, interconnected stories explore how the upcoming changes to our planet will affect love, faith, work, and family.
Huh.
Yeah.
I forgot you had Apple TV.
I do, yeah. Ted Lasso season 3 is currently airing.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
Good stuff there. I don't even fucking know dick about shit for soccer.
Oh, so yeah, climate change sucks.
Yes.
and yeah, it's and unfortunately, like we talk, we might as well talk about this now. We know oil, like the damage is even more than just climate change. Like we're occupied. We haven't talked about this yet. We've occupied Iraq for 20 years. This week, is that amazing?
I don't know if I'd use the term amazing, but it's something.
You remember, I think we did talk about this when George W. Bush was talking about Ukraine, and he accidentally said, you know, and there's been all this destruction in Iraq. I mean, in Ukraine, and then he says Iraq too.
Yeah. And then people in the crowd left.
Yeah, like war crimes are fun.
Yeah, like George Bush made a Freudian slip about his own war crime. That's hilarious.
So yeah, we've occupied Iraq for 20 years. We did the same. Like we haven't got see, just a really quick. Putin is now wanted by some international court.
Yeah,
that, we're not involved with because we don't want our people like George W. Bush arrested. So for kidnapping children and bringing them like from Ukraine and bringing them into Russia, a lot of people pretend like, ah, man, think of the children. Like here, like they'll look the other way.
Yeah.
Like they're like, why even support Ukraine? Like, fuck. It's not like if the fucking these people might have even said like, why support France? Like fucking Hitler, take it.
Yeah.
They're like, Nazism, that's cool.
Mm-hmm. You know what Kanye West says? I love Hitler.
Yeah, and like a lot of these people were like, well, was it one of the Republican Twitter accounts, like the Young Republicans or whatever? They're like, Trump, Kanye, Elon, yeah, because they were all happy. Fucking Elon was buying Twitter. Anyway, yeah, it's been 20 years in Iraq. Damn,
that is
most of our lives.
Yeah, 2/3. Yeah.
Yeah, there's adults now who the war's always been happening.
Yeah.
Man, you're an old man.
Imagine being one of the people born on September 11th, 2001.
Man, you're like, that's always the day.
Yeah, imagine being born on TJ's, what was it, like his 7th birthday?
Yeah. Hell yeah. I forgot that was his birthday too.
Yeah.
Although we didn't even talk about it really on the podcast back on the anniversary.
Yeah.
But the thing is, like, there's been so much death, like, in back when the pandemic was really going wild, there was like a 9/11 amount of Americans a day dying.
Yeah.
See, this week it's down to like 5,000 people died this week of COVID. I was just listening to when I was driving around, I was listening to Michael Osterholm's podcast. He does a bi-weekly podcast on the pandemic, and yeah, we're down this week we're down to 5,000 people dying, so a little less than the 9/11, but
When are we gonna get really shitty patriotic country music about how we're gonna kick COVID's ass?
Yeah, where's that?
Yeah. Got that fucking dumbass fucking Statue of Liberty shaking her fists on, but you can't get one for COVID?
Yeah, what the hell? Well, anyway, I guess we gotta mention him. Trump said he was gonna get arrested, and it didn't happen because he's full of shit.
Yeah.
Man, so how did he even know he was gonna be arrested? Like, did he try to bribe the jury and they said no? Because they could decide he's I mean, it's harder to be guilty than Town of Salem, and Town of Salem, the game, when they're gonna hang you, the town votes, and if there's a majority that you die, but in a trial, everyone has to agree on either the person's innocent or guilty. Or is it grand jury and it has to be like, fuck, maybe it is a majority. But then he'd just be indicted. That does he go to jail for that? It's the Stormy Daniels case that's happening.
It'd be nice if he went to jail. That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, like any other normal person would.
Yeah.
And he's I don't know. He's like when people talk about him, they talk about him like I don't. It's like they're like them, but he's absolutely not.
Yeah. Yeah, they're just like Donald Trump. They once got a small, meager check of $1 million from their parents.
Yeah. All right. That's enough politics. Why don't we do some updates?
All right, channel updates for the channel. So things is thingin' as per usual here on on Gopher and Tuck. We have obviously this podcast every Saturday. We got Honor Rising or Honor Forever, sorry, every Tuesday, as it were.
Yeah, it's definitely Honor Forever, not Rising. Like we put the Forever in Honor Forever.
We got all that going on. We have fucking Pokemon Sun still going up. High on Life just concluded as of yesterday.
Oh, I got
Friday. Technically not yet for you, but soon because it's Friday. But yeah, that finale came out. There was DLC announced. I don't know if we're gonna play that or not. Well, I guess there was DLC teased. Like they posted a thing, the company.
But isn't the dude canceled?
Well, he's presumably not going to be involved in it. I think he was I think he's not a part of the company anymore after that. Although now there's a whole thing with like he was like his case was thrown out, like the case against him was thrown out, but also like I don't know, there were a lot of like screenshots of creepy DM conversations, but those could be faked. I don't know what the situation is there. I know at the very least, like he's made some very questionable jokes on podcasts. At the very least, like very questionable. But as far
just
as like the
Sammy Guevara did one time.
Yeah, worse than that though. But yeah, as far as anything legal goes, he seems to be in the clear. But yeah, I don't see him getting back into the company or getting anything with Adult Swim again. But yeah, there's and it also in like the little like teaser they showed, they didn't show the main gun, which is voiced by him. They showed instead the heavy focus was on the knife. There's like an Australian knife. So I'm assuming the gun might just not be back. Like they might make the knife the main weapon companion for that. Will we do it on the channel? I don't know. That's up to Brandon, but that did get announced. But the main game.
Did he enjoy the since the way it's edited, like I can't tell like if you think, oh, this is like I guess you guys like the jokes and whatnot.
Yeah, I mean,
but like I have no idea how it is gameplay wise.
I mean, it seems like it's just a pretty basic like third person shooter for the most part game. Or actually, wait, is it first person?
So it's not turn based.
Not turn based now. But it seems fun-ish, he seems to be enjoying it. The humor is like the main appeal though. But yeah, that finished on Friday. Next Friday we have something you've been waiting for. Tuck playing Puyo Puyo Tetris.
Finally, I was gonna ask about that.
That's finally coming up the last day of the month, I believe. It would be yep. Friday the 31st of March. That'll be
thankfully it's not on Saturday. I think you I think you were screwing with me.
We have the Minish Cap just started. Legend of Zelda Minish Cap started getting uploaded. That's only going to be a couple episodes because we decided probably shouldn't continue that one.
I was wondering how that Zelda game is like.
I like the game itself. It's not good for the channel because there's just like a whole lot of what the fuck are we supposed to do in it. But
isn't that like every Zelda game?
Yeah. Although this one, Brandon's having more of a difficulty like trying to find walkthroughs that help. So, but we got a couple episodes of that.
I remember playing Zelda 1 and finding like a block you could move. I was like, holy shit! Like, I spent an hour on that dungeon. That was so stupid.
Link to the Past is one of my all-time favorite games, and I love Link Between Worlds as well. But this one I'll probably just play just in my own time. But we got a couple episodes left.
Yeah, it's fun. It's fun.
Yeah. Pokemon Sun, as I said, continuing, and next month we have a whole bunch of episodes featuring our good pal Rob, aka Siren. A whole bunch of N64 games on the Nintendo Switch Online that we played. So there's, I believe, going to be 6 episodes with him. We have one-offs of GoldenEye, Mario Kart 64, and Dr. Mario 64. And then we have a 3-parter of Mario Party. We play a game of Mario Party. So we got all that coming with Rob next month. The GM battle in WWE 2K23's GM mode, that starts this Sunday, so tomorrow, as of this podcast coming out. First episode of that goes up. Again, that's going to be a different format. It's going to go back to how our format used to be, and they're going to be longer episodes. The first episode is just going to be like focused on the draft and choosing our champions and getting all that set up. But after that, every week is going to be 1 week in game. I book my show. Yeah.
Wait a minute. What do you mean choosing your champions? This is are you saying this is like fake, like boxing?
For some reason they make you choose the world and women's champion, but then you also have tag titles and a mid card title, but you don't choose those right away. You just do a match for it whenever. It's weird.
Wait,
yes,
weird.
Yes, that's gonna be the first episode.
And you can see it on Sunday.
Yes, on Sundays, and after that, every episode will be us booking a week's worth of cards. My card, his card. There's 2 bots as well that are competing against us. We don't really see their booking thing, but we see what the card is. And we'll also be watching 1 match for my show and for Brandon's show each per episode. So there'll be 2 matches, except for 1 episode where I wanted to watch a certain match, but for some reason the game just wouldn't let me. So we didn't watch a match for my show that week, but we did for his. So yeah, that's it's gonna be on Sundays. It has its own intro, its own like intro song, new thing for that. So.
So like if your regular videos is Raw, this is your SmackDown or something.
Yeah, it's a different thing. I guess a better comparison would be like Tuck Thursday or Mink Monday, something of that nature, but with me and Brandon. Yeah, so that's gonna be on Sundays going forward. I'm trying to see if there's anything else coming out in the immediate. We are going to be filming, recording either Portal 2 co-op or South Park Stick of Truth being played by Brandon soon. I think it's probably going to be Portal because Brandon needs to get cable to make it easier for recording console stuff.
Portal's probably a better game.
So
anyway.
we'll be doing Portal 2 soon. I've never played any of the Portal games. I don't know if Brandon has. So we'll see how that goes for us. Although that's probably not going to start getting uploaded until May, I would say. We have the full schedule for April already, which includes a special video at the very beginning of the month of Brandon finally playing Bloodborne.
Wow.
Yeah, it's finally... Well, I mean, he played it once with me doing share play, but not for the channel. It was just us hanging out. It was before Gopher and Tuck ever became a thing. And that's what led to the whole, wanting him to play a FromSoft game on the channel. Finally happening. And don't worry about the fact that it's happening on a day we don't usually upload Let's Plays, and that day also happens to be the 1st of April. That has nothing to do with anything.
What are you talking about? Like, I remember, was it the last? No, one like. Was it the last one you played Baba Is You? That was a Let's Play.
I think that was 2 ago. That was the Cornet one, right?
Yeah, that was the one with Jim Cornette.
Shoots on Gopher. Well, I don't remember. Oh yeah, last year I did the Tucker Variety Hour with Gopher.
Oh, that's it. That's right.
Gare Busey.
Where, with the Ginger
Dead Man. Yeah.
Ginger Dead Man. That's it.
So we have all of that going on for Gopher and Tuck. There's something I'm going to be recording soon, like something else we're going to be starting soon that I don't remember what it is, but that's something. And as for Twitch, Gopher and Juck is continuing usually every Tuesday, but sometimes it's Wednesday or Thursday, depending on the week. Should be Tuesday this upcoming week, Tuesday, which will be our 5th stream of Demon Souls co-op. Brandon and I will be streaming later today, Saturday, as well as on Monday. I don't know what we're going to be streaming yet, but we'll be streaming something on Saturday and Monday, and then Tuesday we'll have Gopher and Juck, continuing Demon Souls and all that action. And I think that's it for updates for me.
Me, starting the Kotzebue Chess Club. It's just a thing where we're doing arenas on chess.com every weekend. And I'll be doing a newsletter and posting it around town with a weekly chess puzzler. I have prizes, and I totally didn't get free iPhone chargers at work to give out as prizes either. I got them from somewhere else.
Yes.
But 10-foot long iPhone chargers to look forward to in the future. What we're gonna be doing is at the start of the show, where the club is gonna have a segment where we announce who wins the puzzler, and you do that by you'll see the puzzle, and you either email me or when we put it live online, you could comment on the posts on Facebook. It'll definitely there's gonna be a Facebook page. I don't know if I'm gonna do Twitter for this, but maybe. I don't think anyone would reply, or like when I look online, there's me here on Twitter, and there's one other person that posts around Kotzebue. So, and I don't even know if he likes chess. So, yeah. So I don't know if it's worth making a Kotzebue Chess Club Twitter account. Anyway, yeah, that'll be starting next week, and we're gonna have. Did we mention this? We're gonna have Razor on what's it, the 8th? The episode on the 8th, where we talk review WrestleMania.
Yeah, whatever is the first podcast episode after Mania airs.
Yeah, and I'm definitely not watching both nights, but I'll watch the main event. I'll watch Cody versus Roman for sure.
I will probably watch both nights, but it all depends on who's available to watch with in the dealio. But yeah, it's gonna be it's a lot of wrestling.
Yeah, I'll make sure Gopher can order the Super Card of Honor, and we'll have them on Honor Forever, and hopefully that's what, like, I know that I imagine that what I've heard is that podcast has been a nightmare to edit for you, and like now there's gonna be 3 people.
The last episode was not that bad. So it's going, it's trending in a good direction for me. Although yes, adding an extra person will make that more of a thing. But you know, we'll see how that goes.
He's a professional, you know. We're not using just Zoom. When I do like re-listen to some episodes, like I do notice like there's a audio quality drop in the Zoom calls.
Yeah. A lot easier to edit those, but it's it's being recorded all through Zoom, so it's lower quality. But we also sometimes we have guests on who don't know much about recording their own microphone and stuff, and it's just easier for them.
Yeah. And we don't have to like, oh, we gotta redo this, yeah, those people are busy too. Anyway, yeah, that's the updates for me. www.joshuajhadley.com if you wanna buy my old Xbox 360 controllers. I don't even have that console. Like, I just play all my Xbox stuff on my Xbox One anyway. So
yeah, backwards compatibility.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not selling my old Star Wars. Like, I'll sell like the Star Wars game where you're in a vehicle driving around. Like, it's a fun game, but like, I don't know if I'd ever play that again, or I guess I would, but it's not something I need to own. But I'll definitely keep what was it, Knights of the Old Republic. That's a fun game. Like, and of course I'd keep it because like I'll just replay Mass Effect, and that's the people who made that game also made Mass Effect.
How many porn parodies of Mass Effect called Ass Effect do you think are out there? Because I feel like it's got to be more than one.
I was thinking like the tens of them.
Yeah, at least, right? Yeah.
Like there'd be like the people who draw comics, and there's all like if we include fan fiction, like
Yeah.
there's probably hundreds.
Yeah.
You know, it's like how like what are we gonna call like pornographic?
Yeah. What about Assassin's Creed? That has 2 asses in the title.
Oh, true,
Yeah.
true. Um, before we talk video games, do you want to play Game Gopher?
I mean, I'm gonna. I don't know if I want to, but I'm gonna.
All right, so right now we're playing Bluffing Gopher.
We also
I
have
give-
questions, by the way.
Yeah, actually on my thing I wrote I have Bluffing Gopher first, and I have the questions under them.
Mhm.
Just the way I wrote it out this
Yeah.
week. Sorry, guys.
Okay.
All right, so we have Bluffing Gopher. I have 3 headlines for
Hit 'em.
Gopher. 2 of them are real. 1 of them is made up. Are you ready to play? Now Gopher has to guess the made up one.
Yes, I
to
guess the made
win.
up one, and if I get it wrong, I am killed and replaced by someone else, replaced by a clone, which
No,
has
not
not
even
happened.
not even a clone. We hire people to like voice act you.
There you go.
Voice
Which
act the
has not happened in quite a while now. I'm on a good
Yeah.
streak here.
Hopefully, and like you lost a few times, and it was really difficult to find a person. Like, I mean, and even like we might have to go with someone with who's Mexican or something.
Mm.
Anyway, so first headline: Las Vegas thieves steal Cadillac converter from Wienermobile.
From what?
Wienermobile, that. As a
Oh,
result,
the Oscar Myers thing?
Yeah.
Hmm.
As a result, the engine of the 27-foot hot dog shaped vehicle couldn't just cut the mustard.
Man, 20. Oof. That's a big boy right there.
And it's stolen in Las Vegas.
Mm. That seems to track. That sounds like a thing.
Ready for headline 2?
Yeah.
Parents on TikTok draw instant backlash for potentially dangerous Disney hack.
Okay. All right.
The Florida-based Kelly family went virtual for a video where they added an inch to their toddler's shoes so that he could meet ride height requirements.
Yeah, that seems like something they probably shouldn't be doing.
Ready for headline 3?
I am ready for headline 3, in fact.
Baptist High School newsletter has update on which alumni are in hell now. Mobile, Alabama has a high school student that distributes a newsletter that includes a feature of their school's alumni that are in hell, that are supposed to be in hell. That includes gay and Jewish students.
I'm gonna go ahead and say that's probably the fake headline there.
Wow, you did it again.
I did it again. I feel like you're getting like onion ones now, like onion or similar things as like the fake headlines.
Yeah, I actually did take an Onion article and I decided I'll make some edits and then I'll
Yeah.
type out the little secondary headline there.
Nice. I live another week.
I thought you were gonna go for the first one because the pun or whatever.
Yeah.
Cut the mustard. I can't believe they wrote that. Anyway, go for staying alive.
Yeah, staying alive and getting to answer some questions now.
All right, we got some questions and you asked about this person last week.
Oh, Harold?
From Harold in Mongolia.
Hey, Harold.
Hey, Gopher, I appreciate the concern for me and my situation. I just haven't had any new progress getting back home.
Okay.
I watched one of your Twitch replays and there's a character named Blood on the screen. Is that the man you were playing with in the game?
So, Blood, unfortunately, has passed away. By way of, I don't know what happened. Like, the fucking extension just decided to stop working. So Blood is no more, but Blood was not, in fact, the person I was playing games with. He was my pet.
Is he in heaven in Serpent?
No, he's in hell.
Or Serpent? Oh.
But Blood was a very, very bad animal. Yeah. R.I.P. Blood. Not the person I'm playing games with though. I play games with a variety of people, usually Tuck, but sometimes other people, and
I think you were in a Juck in the thing he was
Gopher
watching.
and Chuck. Yeah. See now he has his own picture now in the bottom left corner. He got the little Juck picture. And that's on his actual couch. Or
Well,
not couch,
in
but his chair. His actual chair.
I think the first Dark Souls replay, there was like just viewers there.
Up until Demon Souls, I was just doing the viewers one. I finally made one specifically for Juck when we did.
And it's a
Demon
Twitch
Souls.
emote too. Oh, and
Yes.
that's also on Discord.
Yeah, and also on Discord and Twitch as the emote version.
You know what, people, you gotta join Gopher's Discord so you could like see me give him a joke every day.
True. And then also get notifications when we go live on Twitch. And all the videos that get posted are put up there, but without the notification tagging. It's all that stuff. Over there in the Discord. And I'm there, and Moose is there, Brandon, Tuck is there.
Hopefully Harold could get back to America soon.
Yes. Hopefully.
Maybe he's just better off in Mongolia.
Maybe he'll go back to Japan.
Maybe that's a cool place. Let's see. From Coffee Blend. I don't remember if I asked this one or not. There was a list of questions. What genre would you most want a weird spin to have?
This was asked already.
We did ask this.
Yes.
And I'll go to the next question.
I was very blank on my answer for that one.
That's right. I must have talked about fishing and Fire Emblem. Alright. From Master Martin Bates in Washington.
Okay.
I was listening to the new episode of Honor Forever, and I saw that you written that the alternative title for the show is More Dante Martin, Less Dante Cross. Can you explain who Dante Cross is?
I can. I don't want to, but I can. So
I don't even know who he is.
You don't know who Dante Cross is?
Was he the one that looked like Cell?
Yes, he was the imperfect Cell guy. He's somebody from the e-fedding circle, who was, kind of a dick, kind of a douche, just in general. Not the coolest, guy. And also, he looks like imperfect Cell. So.
Was he the one that wanted to fuck Dixie Carter?
Oh yeah, he has some thirst for Dixie Carter.
There's no problem with that, but of all people, he should. I guess
he was very aggressive.
He just wanted to work
in
TNA.
Yeah. He's also had at some point he had Teddy Hart as his pick base. So.
Oh, our favorite person.
Yeah. So yeah, to long story short, the answer here, not a fantastic guy.
Neither is Teddy Hart. WWE's record youngest person hired and the record youngest person fired. What an amazing 2 records to hold. All right.
One more question.
Nah, that's all I got. I'm sorry.
Only 2 this week. Oh man.
Damn it, Janet.
Anyway,
so sorry, I'm just switching tabs on my computer. You ready to talk video games finally?
I am in fact ready to talk video games.
So we talked a little bit about Zelda. He played the Minish Cap on YouTube. Is there just the one video, or is there another one coming out?
One video so far, but there is, I think, 3 episodes total that'll be out.
Yeah, I just I haven't been able to watch it. I'm just planning on to this weekend. Anyway, so the news for the new Zelda game coming out is I guess it's gonna be $70.
Yeah, that was announced a little bit ago. It's I feel like of all the Nintendo games that they could do that with, like bring it up to other current gen prices, I feel like that's probably the best one to go with.
Yeah,
because it seems like it's probably going to be the biggest game on the Switch.
Yeah, absolutely. And I'm for if games are a little bit pricier, if they're that if it's better than Breath of the Wild,
You
absolutely.
see
Like,
that's the issue with Nintendo is like they'll charge like $60 for a brand new game that's like a fucking Mario spin-off or something.
oh yeah,
And then the game will stay that price for just ever.
forever.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like the best you'll hope to get is a sale that brings it down to like $40. But with something like Breath of the Wild 2, that's something where I'm like, okay, you know what? I get it. That deserves it.
And if anyone's interested, I do have for on the NES Urban Champion, and I bought that for $100, so you got at least pay $200. It comes with like I got the box with it. I also have the box for the first Final Fantasy on NES, but I'm never selling that.
Mm.
Anyway, yeah, Breath of the Wild. Like, what other games were $17? Like, I remember one of the 2K NBA games were 70, or was Madden?
Most next gen, like most games on the PS5 and Xbox Series X are 70 now.
Yeah, I just haven't been buying games like I used to. Like,
I think like
buy
NBA was one of the first ones to do it, but yeah, that's like the regular price now for new AAA titles on those consoles.
Do you think they're worth it? Like you've been yeah, like I don't want to say you're playing more games than me. Like I mean, he's playing more of these like
I'm playing more
PlayStation
newer games.
Yeah, I'm like every day I play chess for an hour.
True. It depends on the game. Some of them like some shit like fucking Madden, where they're releasing more or less the same game every year. Like no, like Madden's not worth fucking $60 currently, let alone 70.
Yeah.
But like for some ones, like I hate that I have to say this, but Hogwarts Legacy is one that I feel is good enough to warrant it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so stuff like that. It really just depends on the game. I wish there was more of like a tiered thing for like pricing of games instead of just this is a AAA game, give it the full price. Like they should take into consideration the overall quality of the game as well as like how many hours they expect people to get out of it and stuff of that nature. So, for some games, yeah, worth it. Other games, not at all.
Yeah, yeah. Like we're saying, the new Zelda games, I imagine will be worth 70.
Yeah, like that's probably going to be incredible quality and like a super like lengthy game. Like people are going to get a lot of time out of it.
Yeah, that's right now. I'm definitely getting that game. I don't know what other game this year is coming out that I have to get. Maybe there's gonna be a new Tetris.
You know,
I mean, Tetris 99 is free.
True.
Although it's not new.
Not a game, but they have the Tetris movie out now, or about to be out.
Man, wonder like what are they even gonna do in that movie?
So
is it gonna be
from what I understand, the movie is about like the creation of Tetris.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I was gonna ask. Like, are they gonna talk about?
Yeah. But it's like a super over the top version, from what I see.
Well, it is like mid 80s Russia, so I imagine there's a lot of fun you could have there.
Yeah.
And then like the Soviet Union would not pay the guy anything for creating Tetris. He had like he got with Nintendo and he bought the rights to Tetris like in 1992 or whatever, like almost 7-8 years after he made the game.
I just know I saw the trailer, and by the time I finished the trailer, I still wasn't sure if it was an actual movie or not.
No. Alright, there's rumors.
Ooh, we got some rumors going on.
Yeah, so apparently there's not gonna be a Switch Pro, but there's gonna be a new Nintendo console that's gonna be a sequel to the Switch.
That is the leaked rumor at the moment.
And Nintendo definitely needs to do something because the Steam Deck is out, and I don't know what the price difference is, but like right now, if I was gonna buy a console, I'd definitely go with the Steam Deck.
I believe it's pretty pricey compared to the Switch. I think it might be like because there's two like versions that are based on how much storage it has.
Yeah.
Let's see. Okay, so I think like the
Yeah.
cheapest one with like the lowest storage is about $400.
Mm-hmm.
And then how much was the Switch when it first came out? Like 300?
I think I paid 400 for it because remember there was like there's a shortage and
Mm.
like
Well, I mean the
it was upscaled.
intended price. Yeah, it was
I
supposed to be
think
300 at launch, but then like because of the
yeah.
shortage now. So the Steam Deck is $100 more at launch.
I think that's worth like paying more to. I think
Mm.
it's a much better console, but the Switch is older, so I certainly understand like if you got it, you got that's what you have.
Yeah.
And that's how it is with me.
Yeah. And also
And
like
there's
how long are the usual like cycles for a console, right? Like
like it used to be like 5 years. Now it's
yeah.
much longer.
Yeah, it's been 6 years now since this month. As of this month, it's been 6 years since the Switch came out. So
Yeah,
if they got the next one coming out like next year or the year after that, that's 7 or 8 years.
yeah, it lasted a long time.
Yeah.
And I appreciate that. Like I remember it was a shitty like getting the PS2 and they're like, oh, the 360's out. Like what?
Yeah, we got the like with the PlayStation 5 and Series X, like those were super hard to get for the first like 2 years.
Yeah,
So that already took like a 2 year chunk out of the fucking life of it. For
yeah.
most people
We
would
were
even get
getting
it.
all the games on the consoles we had anyway.
Yeah. There was like a lot of them were supposed to only be on the new consoles, but then nobody could fucking get the new consoles. So they're like, okay, I guess we gotta port it to the old ones as well.
Oh yeah, the pandemic was happening.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah, so
Ah,
potential sequel to the
potential,
Switch.
and
Potential.
maybe we'll get a PlayStation 5 Pro either this year or next year.
Yeah, that's
I think
apparently
I think
being
the
rumored.
rumors is next year.
Let's see,
Um,
PS5 Pro. Let's see. So the PS4 Pro came out in 2016, and then the PS4 itself came out in 2013, I think. So that was 3 years.
yeah,
So if this comes out next year, yeah, that'd be about 3 years, I think. Granted, that'd be like 3 years where only 1 year most people had a PS5, but
yeah,
like at that point, people are probably just gonna wait to get the Pro.
yeah. I think so.
Mm,
And the rumors it's supposed to come with a detachable disk drive,
which is
like a
interesting.
computer.
Hmm. Hmm.
Um, see, and the other rumor when it comes to Sony's consoles is the PS6 will come out maybe 2028.
Yeah, that be like. When did the PS5 come out? Was that 2020 or 2021?
Maybe 2020.
Let's see, PS5 release date. I know they just last month released the PSVR 2, which I want to get, but I have to get it through PayPal credit, and it's only available currently on PlayStation Direct or whatever it's called, which does not accept PayPal. So I have to wait until it's on fucking something I could use PayPal for. November, yes, November 2020 was when the PS5 came out. So that would put it like 8 years further for the PS6, if that is true. Although really
Yeah,
it'd be like 6 years further because of how hard it was to get for those first two.
yeah, yeah. Well, see, is there anything else you want to talk about in games?
Um, I don't can't really think of anything. None particular
Let's
newsworthy.
see. What about you were watching The Last of Us, right?
Yeah, yes, the show, yes.
Can you talk about that while I grab Gordon Soley's box over here?
Go ahead and grab that box. Yeah, I loved it. I'm looking very much forward to the next season. I know the second game was very polarizing for people. I fucking loved it.
Where'd the story end in the TV show? Like
The end of the
did
first
it?
game. It was at the
Okay,
same spot as the first game ended. So I know like the second season's gonna end up getting a much more mixed reaction than the first season because the game did. But I loved the game. I thought the story was great. So I'm very much looking forward to the second. I don't know if they're going to do 2 seasons or 3 or what's going to happen, because from what I understand, the plan that they want to do is just to adapt the games. They don't want to like do anything more than what happened in the games, aside from like doing stuff to add on to stuff that's already there, but not like any complete new story or anything. And if that's the case, like the first season was the entire first game, but the second game is like twice as long as the first game. So I don't know if they're gonna do 2 seasons for that or what the deal is. But it's like a lot longer of a game.
Do you think is there content they could cut from the second game to make season 2?
I feel like they'd have to cut a lot to make it like the same length as season 1 and get through the entire game. But there's also like there's a very strange situation with like how they did the game, because it's like you're playing as 2 different characters basically. And like you spend like a large chunk of the game playing as one character and then another large chunk playing as the other. So they might do that where like one season is where you're playing as one character and the other season's adapting where you play as the other character. That might be what they do. I don't know how exactly they're gonna go about it. I know they're gonna be keeping Bella on as Ellie, which because like some people were unsure about that because there's like a 5-year time jump, but they said they'll be keeping her on, which she's actually in real life her age is the same age as Ellie was in the second game.
I was just thinking like who was the mother and mommy dearest like in real life, that woman like her daughter her daughter like got sick or something, so she took over her role in the TV show. like if they could if we could like accept that age difference, like I think like the person's 4 years older with makeup and whatever.
Yeah. Plus, like they're probably like the timing difference between filming the first season and filming the second season is probably going to be like 3 or 4 years, which is close to the actual difference in time between this, like where they're set. So yeah, I don't think it's going to be a problem. And Bella was fantastic as Ellie. Yeah, I love the first season. Looking forward to the second season. It was exactly what I want out of an adaptation for something like this. Because like when you're making a video game into like a movie or show, you can't just do like a 1-1 copy.
Yeah.
So I like the way that they went about it. There was a lot of stuff that was very faithful, and even the stuff that was different was like still in the spirit of the game, and it like didn't really like ruin any continuity. It was just like adding on.
Yeah, the old controversies used to be like, if they adapt a book or whatever. Like, I read Frankenstein, and that's a great story, but like the movie with Boris Karloff's totally different. But I love that movie for different reasons. You know, and you know they couldn't just do the same thing on a film back then as the book.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So you recommend the show?
Yeah. Absolutely.
It's on HBO Max.
On HBO, 9 episodes. Great time.
And we before we play another game, we advertise their stuff. But let's do ours. I've been drinking Dubby, or it's energy drink powder. No, it's not an energy drink. It's like it's a protein powder that has caffeine in it. See, I bought the peach flavor, the mango peach, and I've been really enjoying that. I have fruit punch coming in the mail. I've been drinking these almost every day. I skip them when I have a Coke or something. Like you don't want to be drinking too much caffeine.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely been a money saver for me too. Like, buying a Monster energy drink here in Kotzebue is like $5, and buying one of these is 40, and there's 30 servings of them, so that's a month worth. So if you if you're in the same situation as me and you want to save some cash, there's a great discount. You could get either by clicking the link in the description below, or if you could go to www.w.gg and put it in the discount code, not Gopher and Tuck, Gopher Tuck.
Gopher Tuck, all one word in the discount area. Anything in your cart will be discounted 10%, or if you click the link, the code will be automatically applied.
Yeah, and if you're watching Twitch, put in the sponsor ad or
Yeah,
command.
exclamation mark sponsor or dubby or something of that nature, and it'll show you the link.
Yeah, I enjoyed the powders. Peach has been my favorite flavor so far. I didn't even expect that, but
Mm,
I think I might like fruit punch more. I like Hawaiian punch. So,
yeah,
but we'll
yeah.
see. So far they've all tasted great.
Mm,
And I think they down easier than a monster or a rock star
yeah.
because it is like mixed with water.
Mm.
Anyway, I think we're ready for a game.
We are ready, in fact, for a game right now. Play some
Gordon
championship wrestling trivia.
Gordon Soley's Championship Wrestling Trivia. We
All right.
got 8 questions here.
8. Split
And
between 4 categories?
yeah. All right. Gopher, you ready?
Yes, I am.
See. Which wrestler once labeled the most dangerous man in wrestling often used a sharpened pencil as a weapon?
What category is this?
History.
History. Okay. The most dangerous man in wrestling used a pencil as a weapon.
A sharpened pencil. Yeah.
I mean, that does seem pretty dangerous.
Let's see. This guy, he wrestled in FMW with Sabu in a team. Remember, like, he was the one that they were worried about when they did the whole like Ring on Fire match, whatever that was supposed to be.
It feels like I've heard of like several wrestlers that are called the most dangerous.
And sorry, and this is probably a better hint. Rob Van Dam and Sabu inducted them into the WWE Hall of Fame.
Oh, Rob Van Dam, and so it's presumably an ECW guy.
I don't know if he ever wrestled in ECW.
Huh. Wait, okay, so he used a sharpened pencil. He's considered, he was like called the most dangerous man. Rob Van Dam and Sabu inducted him.
He's Sabu's uncle.
Huh. I feel like I didn't know Sabu had any family in pro wrestling. And you don't know if he was ever in WCW or in ECW.
I don't think he worked in ECW, but like I could be wrong.
Yeah. Matt Striker.
The Sheik.
Oh, the Iron one.
No, the Sheik before the Iron Sheik had to be the Iron Sheik because the Sheik was also still wrestling.
Okay. Well, there you go.
For general category, does the NAA sanction a lights out match?
Didn't lights out the specifically unsanctioned match type? I'm gonna say no.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Kind of the whole bit of that is that it's unsanctioned.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
For the 80s category, who was Pro Wrestling Illustrated's magazine's most popular wrestler in 1980?
1980. Can I get a hint?
He's a masked wrestler, former Mid-South North American heavyweight champion.
And this is the most popular, not wrestler of the year or whatever.
No, most popular wrestler.
Yes, I'm saying it's most popular, not wrestler of the year.
Yeah. In 1980.
1980. You say he's a masked wrestler. What was the other thing you said about him?
He was North American champion. Let's see. He was in a tag team with Magnum TA.
It's one of the fucking
he used the knee lift as his finisher.
Let's say it's one of the Mr. Wrestling ones.
Which one?
2? Mr. Wrestling 2?
Yeah, you got it.
They.
All right, for the fuck category. The weight limit for a junior heavyweight wrestler in the NWA is 230 pounds. That's not true now, but this is back in the day.
Okay. So I'm answering true or false on the weight limit being how much?
230.
But not for today. So it changed at some point.
Yeah, so this was back in 1987.
Okay, and it's what, 220 now?
200, I think.
Oh, I'm gonna say false.
It's true.
Oh.
Man.
Oh, man.
All right.
230.
Back to history.
History.
What was Pro Wrestling Illustrated magazine's match of the year in 1975? And it's a WWE match.
Okay, a WWE match from 1975, Pro Wrestling Illustrated match of the year. I think didn't I have a question like this last week where it was a Bruno Sammartino match? And it was from like the same like a very close year to this.
Yeah, so it was Bruno and Stan Hansen.
Yeah, that was the next year, wasn't it?
Must have been
76. So, fuck. I think it's a Bruno one again, but God, dude, there's so many fucking match of the years, man.
I know, right? It's like he was super popular or something.
I think the one with Billy Graham was after the Stan one.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Thunk.
This is Thunk right here. What the fuck's the guy's name? If it's the one I'm thinking of, he's like Greek, I think.
Austin Idol? But that wasn't his name in WWE. He was
not Austin Idol. Wait, is Austin Idol Greek?
No.
Okay.
From Florida.
Like this guy, like his nickname had something like it was like the Golden Greek or something like that. But what the fuck is his actual name? Shit. Like Spyros? Something like that? Spyro something? Spyros.
I don't know who he is, but you got it.
I got it. A Golden
Spyros.
I think his nickname was the Golden Greek.
Adrian. Yeah, I didn't watch I watch old wrestling, but I don't like watching old WWE wrestling. Bruno's like had good matches with Larry Zbyszko. I did enjoy those. Anyway, what is the often repeated phrase used to describe the place where many a mysterious masked wrestler has come? For a general category.
Sorry, repeat that. I spaced out for like most of that sentence.
What is the often repeated phrase used to describe the place where many a mysterious masked wrestler has come?
A phrase used to describe a place where masked wrestlers.
Here's the amazing man in a mask. He from.
Parts Unknown.
I think Ultimate. Yeah, I was gonna say. I think Ultimate Warrior was also.
I was trying to figure out I was trying to understand that fucking thing in my head. I'm thinking fucking Lucha Libre. But no, it's like a location, right? Okay, yeah. Parts Unknown.
You got it. Let's see, for the 80s category,
the 80s one.
Which WWF wrestler goes by the nickname The Animal?
George Steele?
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, WWF? Batista wasn't from WWF, it was WWE. Yeah, there's the George Animal Steele.
I remember trying to trick a child into thinking Batista was going to be on a TNA show. Like, Animal was teaming with Rick Steiner against the Dudley Boys. And I told him the Animal's gonna be on the show. Okay. For the final question, the fuck category.
Okay.
Sputnik Blank.
What?
The wrestler what's his last name? Sputnik.
Oh, Sputnik. See, what would I even get for a hint for something like this when it's just a name?
Former NAA junior heavyweight champion. See, he got the name Sputnik because of, a Russian communist gimmick, because Sputnik was the first satellite sent out into space. That doesn't really help you, like, what's his name though, does it?
Yeah. Sputnik Magoo.
Monroe.
I got the M right.
Yeah. Well, that's been On Top of the World with Joshua Hadley and Lord Justin Belanger,
Lord of the Principality of Sealand.
Why don't you give the people final updates before we sign off?
Stream today, later today, in like a couple hours as of this podcast going up. Probably like fucking like 2:30 to 3:30 p.m. Central Time, getting started somewhere around there. Pokemon Sun, Minish Cap, excuse me, Puyo Puyo Tetris, all that stuff's happening soon. Boom.
Join the Discord. Like, you can easily keep up with what's being uploaded.
Yeah, very easily on the Discord.
I'll tag you, give you a notification when there's a stream.
Yeah.
And I definitely would prefer to watch something like a Twitch stream live, but Gopher's been editing the videos so they're much easier to digest, I'd say.
Yeah, for the YouTube stuff, yeah, that's been they're getting shortened a lot of the fluff cut out, more entertaining stuff, just focusing on the entertaining aspects and all that stuff.
But if you want to mess with Gopher live on Twitch and send him a dad joke, you gotta get there when it happens.
You gotta go on the Twitch. And also, if you want more of the long form content, again, the GM battle starts Sunday. And all Sundays at 2:00 p.m. Central Time, that goes up on the old YouTubes.
And this has been on forever. It's gonna be uploaded on Tuesdays. We'll have Gopher on a guest after Supercard of Honor, and we're gonna continue doing On Top of the World until every Saturday morning. Sorry, I just so. All right, thanks for listening, everyone, and have a great rest of your day.
Bye.